Hello, welcome to the Thursday night recap, a rare occurrence.
Thursday night recap. Yeah. This is not. Is this rare? Oh, this is rare.
This is
I kept
rare.
thinking like we're intentionally doing these every day, but I guess in essence that does make it rare because it's
Yeah,
not something that we're doing usually.
yeah, RMUC
Anyways,
special.
yep. I'm Matt Okato, as it says on your beautiful OBS
Ah,
screen. Ah, I got you. I got you, Preston.
you
I'm
sure
Shaur,
did.
and that's Preston. And today we're going to be covering some more of the RMUC matches as I first type in this funny little meme. Hold on. So you ever seen the airball meme?
Yeah,
I'm doing the airball meme. Told her I was a Robo Master. She said, "Oh, like 3v3. Holy 7v7."
yeah, yeah,
It's
and
bad, and that's what makes it
there
good.
sure have been some insane 7v7s. We're on match 7, I think. So we're still
Yes.
trying our best to keep up with the insane pace of full-time RMUC over in China this week.
Oh yeah.
But we've seen some crazy things. We've seen some teams like Nautilus, like 3SE, that I'm just. We've seen some teams, Char, where I'm not sure how other teams are going to counter it. I'm really excited to see a couple of these really aggro standard squads meet up as we get later in the bracket. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. The bit that I've watched so far, Preston, it seems like every team has like an every time I watch a couple matches, I'm like, oh, this is a good like this is what I've seen, this is what I've seen. Then some team comes out with like some new strategy I haven't seen, and it's really good and it looks really solid, and I'm just like, well, I don't know how anyone's gonna beat that. I just don't.
yeah, yeah. I think yesterday Matt and I saw 74% accuracy from a hero. Um,
That's crazy.
It's insane. There's a couple super crazy squads out there. We've seen wild stuff. We've seen an engineer with a giant fly swatter that it like carries
Ooh,
around above its head. Looks like a
just to
freaking
like
like
block
Minecraft Illager banner just above it the whole time driving around,
block like
posting up in
hero
front of the
balls. Like,
hero.
what's the point? Was
Just
that what it was
yeah, just
doing?
to swat down hero projectiles. It sits in front of those hero
Awesome.
sniper shots. Um, we've seen some
That's
just
really sick.
wild, wild maneuvers, wild behavior. So buckle up. We're going to keep on at this breakneck pace during the work week like it's our job. And then on the weekend, we'll start slowing down a little bit, diving a bit deeper into the analytics of the matches, the actual games,
Oh yeah.
talking about
Well, we'll get some
what's
good
going
work on
on.
the weekend. Yeah, here we go. Match 7. I have the Google Translate ready. I have my phone here.
Perfect.
I'm prepared for once. I know, chat. It's rare for me to be prepared, but I'm prepared.
The new walkouts, I like them. I'm glad they kind of got rid of the shaky cam. We'll see if it comes back. It was cool. I like the
Mm-hmm.
shaky cam. The first year was kind of neat. I like the
Yeah, I
newer
like the
kind of
tunnels. I kind of
yeah
want the tunnels as well. That's awesome to see the
tunnels are
tunnels of
cool.
people like running through. That's very exciting. Sorry about that, chat. I just got a random phone call from a scammer. But it's all good because we're not scamming here. We're watching Robomaster 7v7. Eventually they'll tell me who the red and the blue teams are. I'm waiting on it still. I've like been prepped. I have it ready to go. I'm ready to translate. It's just like not happening.
I it's Born of Fire versus Shanghai Zhai Tong, I think.
Ah, Born of Fire. I remember those guys. We
Yes.
saw them in the southern region. No. Yeah, Southern Regional, I believe. That was the team that ended up getting the third, I think, in that regional. Was pretty solid in there. I think we also did actually rank them in our top 12, if I'm not
We
mistaken,
did. We put
Preston.
them at 7th.
That name, yes,
Um
yes.
we said that they were using their drone to attack the enemy team's hero really effectively, really
Mhm.
well, but they lacked macro. They went with a
Yes,
silver
that was
cube
what it
start
was.
traditionally. They were using the drone hero combo on the outpost. So it's one of those teams where the aerial holds a lot of the team's responsibility. It's playing that defensive role, um, keeping the hero denial all by itself.
Hmm, hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening there. I remember them. Yeah, they smothered the other team. Essentially, was like the big thing. They just made it so you couldn't fight back. Which I'm curious to see how this will work on some of the more competitive teams as we go forward. I think 7 is still a good spot for them, given what we've seen so far. But here we have. Oh, now I should be ready. Now I should be ready. And translating. Yep, the translations are ready. Whenever they bring up the stats and everything. Two drones coming on, seeing some sentries as well, seeing some engineers, seeing some standards. Every team seems to be loaded up fully. Born of Fire in the red, and we've got Shun Jiao Tong University in the blue. Practice diligently is what their name is. 2025 Central Division third place for Born of Fire, and 2024 Eastern Division top 16. So yes, I was correct about the third place. Essentially, they were in the Central Division, not the Southern one. Some of the more interesting stats here as well. They're essentially a top team that we've seen at this competition before, and so this is not their first time necessarily at internationals, but it is one of their first times in the coming at such a high place from their regional. So not coming from the wild card directly, but coming in from like a high placing is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
On the blue side, we have Shenzhou Tong University, who was 2025 Central Division top 16. So these two teams did meet in the Central Division this year at some point. One of them was top 16, one of them was top 3. So this is kind of almost like a rematch in a way of that particular region, Preston.
Yeah, Zhejiang University has done pretty well in the past as well. Their name I'm fairly familiar with, even though I still can't pronounce it. Taking a look at their hero, average accuracy of almost 50% is fantastic.
That's very good. That's amazing. As you can see, that's a top 6 placement right there in this whole international competition so far.
Especially considering I believe that's 32 projectiles per round fired average.
Yes.
That's not very high, which indicates to me that they'll have a bit more gold to go around. They'll have a bit more gold. We saw some. Oh my gosh, I need to go back and clip it before I forget where it was. But there was a game yesterday where the winners won by auto-reviving their hero, airdropping ammunition to it, and hitting the last shots in the last 20 seconds of the game.
Oh, that's hype. That's awesome.
The gold has really been a very impactful metric this year.
It kind of always is, it feels like. The engineers are really important, I feel like, regularly. So it's good to see, like, teams are investing more into their engineers and they're getting more gold out, and that's giving them the ability to play more and play around with econ a bit more.
100%. The engineers are crucial, right? Not only in how much gold can you get, but how early can you get the gold?
Oh yeah.
For teams like Born of Fire who rely on that aerial, they need to be able to keep it operational for a long time. They need to have enough gold to keep that up and firing projectiles.
Absolutely, Preston. 12 seconds left here, Preston. Just based on the robots we've seen, just based on your own recollection of these characters, of these teams, who do you think takes it?
I'm going
in this
blue.
You're going blue? Jiaotong University?
Uh-huh.
Jiaotong University. I'm gonna go Born of Fire. I like their vibe. I like the cut of their jib, and so I'm hoping that they prove me correct. Although every time I think statistically, Preston, you and I have voted against each other, I'm wrong, and so I feel like this will be another case where I will be wrong.
We'll see. I have no idea. It has been a hoot to watch these together with the audience. 3, 2, 1. Bring on the bots. Born of Fire in the red. Jiaotong in the blue. Born of Fire keeping that same strategy we identified in their regionals, starting with the silver cubes. Jiaotong going for the gold. The power rune claimed early for Jiaotong. This is going to give them some really strong push. It's a strategy shift we've been seeing in these first 7 matches. Look at the 12 damage per hit against the enemy robots with their standards. And only taking 8.
Shots going at the outposts as well from Jiaotong. Already bringing down the 1060.
The sentry kind of getting in the way of the Jiaotong hero a little bit. Had to back off. Or it's jammed and it's ramming the wall on purpose.
If any sentry, makes sense to get in the way, it's probably a blue. It's probably the sentry if every robot's gonna get in the way. Yeah. But yeah, the drone now taking a bit of fire as well to the outpost. Both are falling to about half health, which is generally not what I expected to see here. I expected to be a little bit faster on both sides to take out the outpost. That's what we've been seeing pretty standardly at RMUC.
Good defense from Blue Standard 3, getting some really nice chip damage onto this red hero. Red Standard
Hero
3 perhaps
probably gonna go
misplaying a bit, body blocking
down.
the hero. It
Oh, but
is
it gets away.
going to make it out. Nope, there it
No, it
falls.
won't. A couple more projectiles left in Blue Standard 3, being able to like know where to place them properly, giving him a little bit of time to think he's getting away, and then he exposes himself one last time, knocking him out. Yeah, Red Standard 3 with no projectiles. I don't know why he was standing up there so far.
Check out Red
Dart
Standard
comes and
4,
misses.
though. Pushing up against this blue hero.
Stuck in a
Oh
tunnel.
my goodness, an immediate dart from Zhao Tong, putting them nicely in the lead. Outpost combined with a dart hit is quite an advantage.
Maybe one more. That's all 4 darts from Zhao Tong, so they will not be shooting any more darts for this round.
Blue Standard 4
looks stuck.
Yeah. Check out the sentry positioning from Zhao Tong, opposite side of the base, like as far as it can be from its own base. It's a little bit scary. Hope it's able to navigate its way back. Red Standard 4 kind of keeping this game close, frankly. The blue team is pushing aggressively, getting those early leads, and would be able to expand those, except for Red Standard 4 has kept this blue hero in his base for over a minute now.
He does go down, however, because Blue Standard, or actually the hero is just a hero and drone together.
It's the blue team's drone that's able to finish off Red Standard 4, allowing that hero to have access to their own side of the base. The exact opposite happening on the other side of the field with the red drone taking out Blue Standard 4, who is stuck in the tunnel.
Kind of unfortunate positioning for Blue Standard 4. And being down a standard is super rough, Preston. I mean, without being able to like have the people you need to keep yourself safe and also to like, you know, fight the other hero on the other side to keep objectives from getting taken, you're in a tricky situation. However, the blue hero is now lined up, is taking shots. Red Standard 4 does not have any projectiles, so is not actually a threat actively to blue hero at all.
It was a nice bluff on his way back to base. Blue Standard 3 was able to get the kill onto the red hero, and now that gold difference coming in clutch. A heal and an ammo resupply given over to Blue Standard 3, going to allow them to do that kill once again. Right on respawn, that red hero taken out, is not allowed to return to base, is not allowed to gain its health back. Do not return to go, do not collect $200. Blue Standard 3 might die for it, but still worth it as the
amazing trade.
Yeah, as the base shields fall. Born of Fire now at 1,600
shots. Blue hero now hitting its shots, and this is going to be a very quick game. 10 more trails in the hopper. It's very simple to clean this out now, Preston. I don't expect this to go much longer, unless we miss all of them. It's also
they need 50% of these shots to land at least. Oh, never mind. They've got airdropped projectiles.
Red Standard 4, though, is sneaking in, and no one's really doing anything yet about it. Will he take out Blue Hero? Will he? It looks like he will.
Yeah, Blue Standard 4 stood and traded, and will win in the long trade, but frankly, the accuracy wasn't there from Blue Standard 4. The DPS not available.
Yeah, despite being a higher level by a long shot, not being able to take out that Red Standard 4 was kind of unfortunate play.
It's now a sentry
stuck. Out for a while. Yeah, everyone is stuck in that position, it looks like. Everyone's stuck just a little bit.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't auto-revive. I need to look back at the rules and find the exact cost, but they're up by 1,500 gold. They've got 500 unspent.
Absolutely, Preston. We're seeing some darts come across, though, from Born of Fire, some last little Hail Marys just to see if they can get any damage on the board.
2 minutes is a lot of time, especially in RMUC. But with only 765 damage left, it's like playing with an open nexus. Like, you're just not allowed to leave basically the hero position. If you allow the blue team hero, what do you think, 15 seconds of uninterrupted positioning, it's over.
Definitely doable in 15 seconds. You need to keep it on track, and you make sure it doesn't get away. Engineers are having a bit of a skirmish in the center as well, trying to steal cubes from each other. Oh, the blue engineer getting in the way so it can't get the cube. That's funny. He doesn't even need it. He says I'm out of here. Actually, you can keep that one. Blue engineer not even trying to get the cube is even funnier, I think.
Red Standard 4 takes a hero shot, takes another, is now going to get faced in the 1v1 with Blue Standard 4. Both robots at level 10, but the early hero shot and the fact that Red Standard 4 was basically out of projectiles, it will go the way of the blue team. Zhao Tong moving up, and here's those 16 seconds we said you couldn't let the hero have.
2. Unless the accuracy is really abysmal here, I think this is an open and shut game. He needs to land 3 shots out of 10.
These are landing right in between the 2 armor panels that are available. The
Come on,
Sentry
buddy.
fires a
A
small
little
barrage
slower.
of blue standard 4. Blue standard 4 now body blocking with this red engineer. The engineer likely on its way to try and... Oh, it's actually going for the gold cubes. So that blue engineer will retrieve the
The
last
blue
gold
engineer
cube.
stole it at the last second.
Throws it on the
Now they're getting
ground.
attacked by the it's getting attacked by the red standard. Why? What is happening?
The red standard 3 just absolute laser. And now the aerial will join in as well. They were able to finish off that blue engineer.
They did not want him
Only
to get
1
more
out of
gold.
10. Oh no, excuse me. The blue hero retreats with 8 projectiles remaining. This is very odd, Shaur.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they have the lead. They 15 seconds up. They're like, why even bother, right? Just let it go to time now. You know.
Sure.
I guess that's fair.
Or they could
It's
have run
gonna
out
be
of
a
physical
possible thing
projectiles.
somehow.
There are several things it could have
Yeah,
been.
there are options for sure.
The
Red
red
hero's coming up.
teams.
Blue hero's coming up closer though. Deciding to make one last push at 1 second left. Won't matter because they were up ahead so much anyways, and blue team will take it Jiaotong University with the first round. And as I said before, Preston, every time we take a vote, it feels like I'm the one who's gonna lose.
Well, I have a little bit of bias on that one. I've watched Zhao Tong for several years now. They've looked really good. They looked pretty great. Obviously, they struggled to close that round out.
And there was some lulls in the mid game as well, where they just weren't able to. They just weren't doing much. You know, I feel like we see like from the very top teams, there's always one robot that's making a play at all times of the game. And in this situation, we didn't quite see that. We look at the stats here. I mean, 10 sniper shots is nothing to scoff at. 1 dart launch is not bad at all, and the damage numbers are insane. 110,000 damage is a crazy stat. But I think it's illuminated by the fact that you have 2,500 standard projectiles being fired. We really don't need that many, perhaps, to close out the full game. You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, the accuracy's still great. 2,500 standard and 52 hero projectiles. 10,000 damage is a ton.
It's a lot.
I also
The
want to point
gold
out
was really the
15
difference maker here.
kills, also excessive.
Way excessive. You definitely could have like sent your standards over and just knocked out the base at that point. Looking at some highlights here, we're going to see that Sentry versus Standard Combat in the middle, seeing that first dart launch land.
Both of the
drone
drones
coming
getting several
in.
kills in this game.
Who do you think is MVP before they reveal it to us, Preston? I honestly
On the
don't have
blue
a
team,
pick.
I think it's one
Yeah.
of the standards. I don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, blue
Well, the
standard
answer
4.
is Blue Standard 4 and the Engineer. The Engineer, I'm willing to give it to just because the gold differential was a huge factor in being able to
100%.
like, keep the lead. But it wasn't necessarily like a standout Engineer performance in my mind either. It wasn't like a crazy like, wow, that's the Goose Engineer. If you remember Goose Engineer from 2 days
Mhm.
ago.
I do.
But yeah, I agree. Solid performances all around from both teams, and I'm excited for round 2. What adaptation do you say Preston Born of Fire needs to make in order to get back in the running here?
I think both teams could have used with a bit more objective focus in the mid and late game. It's something we see throughout the esports world, and with teams of this caliber, robots. I mean, I say it probably at least once every stream. Once the robots hit this caliber, the esport aspect is more important.
Yeah.
We see a strong early game because that early game is clear. It is extremely clear what you're supposed to do. Come out, skirmish a little bit, try to take the outpost, right? Then the mid game becomes very ambiguous. Should you be defending your hero? Should you be attacking the other team's hero? Should you be attacking the base? Right? Should you be standing for vision? Should you be retreating and getting projectiles? The mid game is where we see teams' strategies exposed, if they have the macro or not. Getting a cool look at the custom engineer controller, I believe on the red side of the map for Born of Fire. But so in my mind, I think what Born of Fire needs to do is clean up that mid game a little bit. They need to pick as a team what their strategy will be. They could either defend their hero a little bit better because the blue team did a great job of shutting their hero down. They could kind of go all in on the offense and shut down the other team's hero and just see how that plays out. I'm interested to see what happens when two strategies of that similar nature meet up.
Yep. And this is this. Oh yeah, sorry. Continue.
No, sorry. That's about it. I mean, those are the two main like easy to go to strats, right? The other one is using like a standard or a shot caller on the opposite side of the map, right? There's some nuance in being able to do that. We saw Zhao Tong kind of leave one of those blue standards on the opposite field for a long time, calling in health resupplies and ammo resupplies. enabling that duration, right? Really, really suffocating your opponent by not allowing them to have like a base. They just can't leave.
Absolutely. I was gonna say I think this is kind of also the weakness we identified with Born of Fire when we watched their matches before, in that they just didn't have the macro it looked like. I think that was again here. All the robots were really scattered. They weren't like taking space very well for their own hero. They were letting like the standards come through and slip through to attack their heroes. They weren't really doing too much to like defend it, but they weren't really putting much pressure on the other hero either, except for Red Standard 4. I think yeah, it's a matter of like cleaning it up, right? You just got to clean up the mid game a bit. I think Born of Fire can definitely come back and take it. Uh, but until they do, it'll be a tough sell. However, here's hoping that I can be correct one time, chat, and that they make the
It's
adaptation.
coming, Shaur. It's coming.
This match.
Here we
One
go.
it's a
4,
50-50 chance,
3,
right?
2,
2,
1.
1.
Bring on the
Bring on the
bots.
bots.
You know, Born of Fire did an exceptional job. There was a minute there where they kept the Zhao Tong hero in its own base. So if they can combine that with another macro objective, if they can use that pressure and that tempo that they've gained to their advantage, I think they've got a good shot in round 2.
Absolutely. Here we see that Born of Fire is not going to be taking up the center at all, not going to be contesting either standard from Zhao Tong University.
Yeah,
And
look at
they're
that
going
hero
for
health.
attacking that
Though,
red
for Born of Fire
hero.
already at like a quarter HP, gonna have to retreat.
Really low out the gate. Meanwhile, their outpost is almost gone as well because the blue hero, as I said, they didn't take any of the center up. The blue hero is not under any threat currently, and it's just taking shots at the outpost. 240 health. It will go down with one more hero shot. If they'll hit it. If they'll hit it.
Looks like the drone did more than
Doesn't even
500
matter.
damage to that outpost. Looking good. Yeah, the center island control really working well for Zhao Tong. They're able to grab 3 gold cubes at once, meaning their engineer can just sit in base now for the next 2 minutes and cash cubes.
And it's just so much gold going to be coming across Preston. One more shot on the hero left. They're not going to take it, and that's fine. You know, you don't need it. A dart comes through, doesn't quite land. We'll probably see another one. They used all 4 darts last time. I don't see why they won't do the same here. One lands, and that's pretty rough. It's going to be hard to come back from at this point. Already down 3,474. This looks worse for Born of Fire than last time. Their hero really hasn't gotten involved at all.
Yeah, if Born of Fire could get the power rune right now, it might enable them to make a push. It is available.
Here comes Red Standard 4, hiding behind the Zhao Tong base. Getting blocked by Blue Standard 4. No damage exchange on either side, though. Oh, he's coming back sneaking. He's sneaking around. He's harassing Blue Hero. This was that minute we saw last time, though, Preston, where Red Standard 4 was trying to keep the Blue Hero away.
This time, the whole squad is here. We have 2 Blue Standards and a Sentry.
Yeah, that was not going to go very well for Red Standard 4. I don't think I would have taken that dive personally. You know, it's kind of a bit of an int from there. Blue Hero now has all he needs to just set up and start taking shots, and we'll see if they land. First one misses. 15 more projectiles. Doesn't need to land. Needs to land all as much as possible. It's not going to be a win yet. You'll need to cycle one more time, it looks like. Blue Standard 3 also getting some kills on the opponent's side. Not looking great for Born of Fire out the gate, Preston. Not a great situation to be in.
Yeah, Zhao Tong, though, looking really clean. You can see the engineer grabbing another 2 silver cubes. Kills coming across for their aerial and their standards. 4 minutes remaining. And Zhao Tong looking good. Their hero accuracy might leave a bit to be desired, but frankly, when you control the map this well, you don't have to hit consistently. You just need to walk it in.
As you say that, Preston, they're hitting consistently now, though. That was 4 shots in a row, 5 now.
Yeah, one more will open that lower armor panel. Really just looking to see them work on closing this game out, right? Their mid game looks much better. Round 2, Zhao Tong, early game looked great now. Mid game looked great now. Can they also have that improvement on their late game? I think they will. Spending the gold to buy 10 more projectiles for the hero,
as well as for the Blue Standard to try and knock out the Red Standard one more time, and they will get that kill as well.
This is enough.
Landing these.
Yeah, this is enough projectiles. They need to hit about 50%. There we go.
That's one more. That's one miss. Come on, 2 more. 2 more now. Oh, very doable.
Last one. There it is. Close it out. Zhao Tong University, round 2. And the match. That was clean.
Yet again, Shaur has somehow called a true-false question the incorrect way. Like you'd assume at some point, Preston, it's true-false. It's a coin flip. I'll eventually get one right, just by the nature of being a 50% chance. I'm like
It's not a
I'm like
50-50 chance.
it's like a 50-50 chance. It's
It's
like
a
yes,
it's a 50-50 chance if we know nothing about both teams.
that's true. So it's even worse actually that I'm doing worse because I know something about both teams. That's actually I have more information to go off of.
Let's take a peek
Speaking
at
of
the
more information,
statistics.
take a peek at the stats now.
Just just an absolute stomp by Zhao Tong. 6 kills to 1, 8,000 damage to 1,500. The gold difference not even that large. 13 hero sniper shots plus a dart is what did it, right? The gold efficiency for Zhao Tong was just much, much higher. Looking at some of the highlights, there's that early dart hit, the triple gold cubes. Red Standard 4 made the play that worked so well in round 1, but good adjustment from Zhao Tong being ready for it round 2.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess the engineer was definitely keeping up a bit better, like you're mentioning. The goal differential wasn't as bad, but yeah, the blue hero really clutched it up. I think that's the answer here.
Yeah,
I think that's the
45%
answer line.
accuracy is great. We take those all day.
Great. Yep. 45% accuracy, 38 total shots made. Like this is amazing. 45% is great accuracy. That's something we usually see about 35 to 40 is about a good hero. So anything above, in my opinion, is a great hero. And then 75%, as you mentioned earlier, is like an insane hero. How did they do that? I think that's got to be like illegal. But great showing from both teams. And yet again, I'm sitting with it, Preston. I can't believe I called it wrong again. Okay, this time you have to tell me who you're gonna call first, and then I'm gonna call that one, and you take the other one. Okay.
Okay. So next up we have iHitter versus IMCA, or one hitter. Which one are we going? I think we're going with one. One hitter versus IMCA.
That's what, because Matt said two hitter at some point earlier. So now I'm like, I guess we're stuck in the one hitter realm.
Yeah. So Matt and I were calling. There's another team from HIT, the university. They have 2 teams, and so we are calling that second squad 2-hitter.
Got it.
For
Cool stuff. That is fun. All right, skipping forward a bit, chat. We're gonna make sure you don't have to wait too long to see the actual goods here. Robomaster, the finals. We need this lighting, Preston. Every time I see this lighting, I think about it. I'm like, oh, that'd be so good at our event as well. Yeah, Robotics Technology, otherwise known as One Hitter, and Wuyi University is where the other team is from, the blue team.
So would you like one hitter?
I think we're going with one hitter. That's where we're going.
So I'll go for IMCA, and we'll check the validity of the caster curse.
IMCA. All right. If I lose this one, Preston, I'm gonna
cast so biased now, though. Here we see the one hitter robots, the largest, kind of the largest drop off in Robomaster's performance history.
Whoa! Let's relax here. They were 2020. They were 4th place at the Central Division this year, and were 32nd at the championship this past year. And so I don't think they're by any means that far off from what they usually do. They're an incredibly solid team. We've seen them here before at the finals. We've seen them at the national competition last year, the year before as well. They've been really good for a long time.
They've won it all several years ago.
They have won it all several years ago. Yes. Not quite at the level of that, I guess. If you want to go by, they're not number 1 right now, sure. I'll give that to you. But IMCA, who even knows what these guys are doing? If we look at the stats right now, they were Southern Division top 16, not even top 4, like one hitter. And they were National Division top 32, not even top 32, like one hitter. I think Preston, I feel pretty confident about my pick here. What did we write down about one hitter? I know that they were on our document, but look at that.
Hopefully we wrote down that 6.7 average cubes. There's 4 silver cubes on your side of the map.
That's all of them, and some extra gold ones just for fun.
As well as the 9.7 absolutely insane.
Is not bad at all.
Yeah, 9.7 seconds is crazy. The number 1 robot for average gold per game. Very impressive.
That is going to be a very scary robot to go against. 48% accuracy, though, is also incredibly good from a hero. IMCA is definitely bringing out all the stops here. I'm surprised that that's only still top 6 for average accuracy in a game. Preston, how good have the heroes been this year? It sounds like they've been really solid, more than 50 even.
Hey, it's RoboKitty. Oh my gosh, RoboKitty has a human inside. I did not realize that. I thought it was a statue. I just got
Wait, who
jump
is Robo
scared.
Kitty? Give me some lore here. Who is this?
I don't know. I'm kind of stoked though. Is Robo Kitty
Oh
and Carrot
shit!
Man, are they friends? Do they live in the
I
same
Is this
universe?
the new mascot of Robomaster? Wait, who was that?
Can we get a Robo Kitty uniform for next year RMNA?
That would be hype. I also completely forgot to be checking chat during all this. My bad, chat. How are you guys?
Twitch chat is a little quiet tonight, but they're just soaking it in. Osmosis for RMUC, getting ready for the finals, getting
No,
ready for
that's so
the
fair.
quarters and the semis.
I get it.
But you were asking about hero accuracy.
Mhm.
You know, I think part of it is the sniper position used to be farther away, and there still is a longer range sniper position option for these heroes. But I think that is part of it. The shots they're taking are a little closer than they've been in years past. The drones being used on the outpost means that primarily the heroes are firing at the static armor panels of the bases.
Yeah, or like the randomized pattern, essentially. Yep.
Yeah. So I think there's a little bit there where perhaps the heroes are firing, taking
One.
less risky shots.
Bring on the bots, and we're about to see that in action. Both engineers
IMCA,
going for the
the
cubes.
bold, going for the gold cubes early. This is a good move. One hitter gets
one
the
hitter is
power
trying to
rune.
get the
Oh my
power.
gosh, they
They
were off
almost
by
got it.
one.
They're off by one.
Red standard 3 pushing. Look at the early chip damage onto that blue engineer, but just enough, just trying to psych him out. But IMCA not to be deterred. 2 for 2 onto that red outpost. Early lead is IMCA as they level up their hero. This is important. It is the advantage if you can get this timing down. This blue engineer is still under fire. The sentry for one hitter takes the center island and takes out the blue engineer.
Blue sentry also goes down. You might get the early lead at the outpost, but with the engineer not being there to give you more gold afterwards, you're going to quickly find out that you're running out of projectiles, as the blue outpost is also going to start going down from the drone instead.
Yeah, check out this one hitter sentry now on the opposite side of the field, backed up by red standard 4. Sentry for IMCA seems locked on, but is not firing back. Still at 300 projectiles. Red standard 3 spawn kills the blue engineer. Ooh.
Red sentry makes a kind of interesting play by going around the blue sentry. The blue sentry is not fighting back, it looks like, as red sentry starts to take it down.
Red standard 3 getting involved is going to help take that sentry down even quicker, gaining a bunch of XP for their team. The gold, like you noted, choking the gold off from IMCA is going to be extremely impactful. Blue Engineer 2 comes back to life.
Is he going to make it off this time? He's got to get out.
No got to get that cube, though. You got to get that cube.
He's got to get out first. You have no health left. They're just going to spawn kill you. Oh, everyone's body blocking him. Red Sentry is proven to be a tough challenge for the blue team. The blue hero isn't even coming out anymore.
One hitter starting to smack the other team with their wallets. Red Standard 3 gets an ammo depot, and it's going to allow them to take that trade against Blue Standard 3 and gets the kill. Now moves attention to Blue Standard 4. Blue Standard 4 has to knock his buddy backwards, but it's not enough. Blue Standard 4 chunked down to a quarter health. Falling low, Red Standard 3 only has a few projectiles left, but the accuracy is there.
As well. That engineer going down twice in a row was really hurtful for IMCA. 1,700 to 500.
Check out the drone from one hitter, targeting the blue engineer again, getting it down to half health, just trying to get their own silver cubes.
That's rough. As these hero shots are landing, Preston, they're doing immaculately. They've missed only one so far.
IMCA's hero has a standard on either side, is not allowed to move, and is taken down. The hero for one hitter on the opposite side of the map has all the time in the world.
Come on, call the resupply. Come on. Call the hero resupply. Please. Please for me.
Red Standard 3 calls in an ammo resupply. This Red Standard has not left the opposite side of the field in a long time. 2 ammo resupplies. And a level advantage means it's not
one hitter also
scared.
Missing. That's 3 darts now fired for IMCA. 1 dart fired for one hitter. The second dart comes through, does not land.
The Red Standard 3 is poised for like a triple kill, able to take the hero down. Will it shift its attention to the sentry? No, the sentry's not firing, so it's not a concern.
Low ammo. Red Sentry has also kind of just died on the other side and is staying there to be spawn killed. But with the lack of economy,
Red Standard's hiding out of vision. Check this out, Shaur. Red Standard 3 hid behind the wall waiting for the blue hero to respawn. Blue hero respawns Red Standard 3 pops out like a jump scare, able to take that hero down again on the opposite side of the map. Blue Standard 3 chewing through the red hero. Both heroes fall. 3 minutes left, still anyone's game, but 1,900 to 5,000 health. IMCA need to mount quite the offensive to be able to come back.
Absolutely, Preston. One more dart available for both teams. Neither have landed so far. I think that it's pretty risky though for IMCA here. You just don't have the gold,
in the fight of
and
its
there's
life,
not the gold
taken
available
down by the aerial.
There's not a lot of gold available anymore. Your engineer isn't able to cash this cube in as fast as they need to keep up anymore. There's a lot of economy.
Red Standard 3, aka the MVP of round 1, comes in for another double kill,
but is out of projectiles. 0 projectiles left on the clock there, Preston.
Took down Blue Standard 4, not able to finish off the blue hero. The blue hero retreats anyway. Here comes the projectiles. Red Standard 3, another airdrop, and kills the blue hero in the base. That's some DPS. Look at the hero, 37 projectiles from one hitter moving up to the center island. A much closer shot, a more consistent hit. They're not scared. They've got so much defense. Red Standard 3 has lived on the blue side of the base the entire game as one hitter take round 1.
It feels good to get a coin flip correct.
Hey, that was great.
That was amazing.
Such a cool performance from one hitter.
That's totally Peter in the right.
What?
I recognize him anywhere. I know he's there and he's helping.
We'll scrub back. I wasn't watching. I was switching. I switched now.
Peter. Show us Peter. Show us Peter. That's him. That's him. That's him right there. That's definitely him on the right. I'm so certain. Peter, we need to get him in chat. We need to ask him. Is that him? Is that not him with the bucket?
With the bucket.
He's like running across with the bucket.
Oh, right here? On the very far right.
Yeah, is that not him?
I don't know. We're going to watch it one more time.
One more time, chat.
Oh, maybe.
It's the same glasses. I swear. I've seen it before.
They're all wearing RoboMaster branded safety glasses on top of their regular glasses, though, so it's hard to tell.
It is true. Regardless, however, that was an amazing play by one hitter.
Oh my gosh. Can we talk about Red Standard 3?
Oh, yeah. Living on the blue base side is not easy at all. And essentially just diving them the entire game.
Bro, he played with vision. It was so cool. 15 kills to 5. 9,000 damage to 3,000. 3,800 gold to 11.
That's what killing the blue engineer was for. That's why they prioritize it at the very beginning. Yeah, you let the outpost fall, but now you have nothing. You have
so if you're IMCA, you definitely go silver cubes round 2, right?
Oh, yeah, you don't even try to contest the center with your engineer. I think you send everyone else up there. You don't send your engineer there. There's no point. The drone is anyways going to be firing at it, and that's their strategy, is to basically out-econ you. The best way to prevent that, don't let your econ source be so vulnerable.
I hope they show
they triple teamed it last time.
Red Standard 3 playing the vision of the map was so like big brain, high IQ play.
Oh, yeah. You could see in all those clips, Red Standard 3 had been staying on the opponent's side.
7-0-2. Give it to my boy.
I would agree these are the MVPs for sure. These both were amazing. Amazing doers. 10.3 seconds. My God, Preston. For each cube. Like, jeez, man.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely goated. Shout out to our women in engineering. Love to see it.
That's WinStem right there.
It is.
All right. One hitter, up 1 to IMCA. Yeah. How do you adapt? How do you adapt, Preston, in this case? Because you want them to win, so I'm wrong. How do you
so IMCA, I think they go silver cube start. That'll make a huge difference. That gold difference was severe. If you're the blue hero, I think you play from the top side of the map. There's
not where they can play with vision in the bottom side.
Yeah, because they can still play with vision a little bit on the top, but not nearly as much, right? The ramp separates
the tunnel is scary.
The red side on the top.
But the tunnel is really scary there. There is that tunnel there.
Yeah. Yep. IMCA will be playing from a back foot no matter what, because their sentry is not functioning. And the one-hitter sentry is functioning really well.
Yep, the one-hitter sentry is very aggressive. It'll go to the other side. It'll take kills for a bit. It'll even just keep dying out there and just
hold up. I'm not going to do this too much, but since we scrolled back for Peter, are those 3 orange dots their backpack? Does
No
this
way.
HUD tell them which of those suction cups has a cube actively on it?
That would be awesome.
I
I
think it
hope
does.
so.
I think the 2 bottom circles are their backpack. I think the 1 center circle is their. Perhaps they can toggle on suction to different zones.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because
That
if
would
you
be
had
impressive
suction going to
stuff.
all 3 zones all the time, you would really
A
reduce.
lot of air.
Yeah, you would really reduce how much suction you're getting from your main grabber when your backpack's empty.
Although I think you'd want them to be on 2 systems anyways, because like again, like you mentioned, the suction like you need to have the third cube held at all times, no matter what. So you
Yep.
want the main suction to not be impacted at all by the back suction.
Yep.
So maybe it's a dual suction system. Regardless, I am curious to see how a one hitter will stop IMCA from adjusting, if at all, if they'll even try to adjust.
I think
They
if you're
basically are
up
closing up.
a round in a best of 3, you just
Mhm.
play it back.
I think you just play it back as well.
You just say that's my move, and until the other team learns how to counter it, you just keep doing your thing over and over and over.
Yep. You don't have to worry about them getting the time to adapt because there's not a lot of time. You get 2 minutes in between rounds to like think about it. You're not going to completely formulate complete new strategies. But we'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Bring on the bots.
1 hitter in the red, IMCA in the blue. IMCA does switch it up, going for the silver cube start.
Both went for the silver cube start, actually. One hitter again going for the outpost.
Power rune for 1 hitter secured.
Power rune secured.
Blue standard 3. This is not the place you want to be when the other team gets the power rune.
It's also the red sentry is so aggressive on it.
What was it trying to do? Gained, in my opinion, as blue standard 3 makes it out. Oh, it tried to go through the gap widthways. Every single
robot was following it like it was like hot fuzz, man.
Yeah, Shaur, this might be something we keep in mind for our Let's Play, but maybe a square-shaped robot. Blue Standard 3 tried to go through the tunnel the wrong way. Gets a little stuck.
And has now been knocked out. Yeah. This is why circle bots or square bots are very, very nice. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, this particular direction and orientation knocks me out.
The gold difference not nearly as severe as in round 1.
But it's not looking great either for the blue team over here.
IMCA is behind by a cube. That is true. And they're slightly behind on tempo, right? So red team has their next 2 cubes. Blue team's just making it out to those neutral objectives.
Yep.
1 hitter able to start landing shots already onto the blue base. This is going to be the adjustments that's most difficult for IMCA to make. They need to defend. They need to do a bit of chip damage. Hopefully blue standard 4 blue standard 3 having revived will at least be able to give their team vision and say, hey guys, he's nuking the whole base. Red standard 3, blue standard 4. Red standard 3 is blocking that defensive position, though. Blue standard 4 trying to make the correct play, but taking extra damage and dealing less does mean this trade is even tougher than it would be, and blue standard 4 falls to red standard 3. No one left to defend against the hero. 1 hitter is able to run all the way out of ammunition before returning to base.
Blue standard 3 getting stuck in that tunnel is really unfortunate because blue standard 4 no longer has 2 ways of attacking the red hero without going across the whole map.
Look at red standard 3. Health resupply coming from the sky.
Oh, he's waiting. They don't even know he's there.
This is his spot. It's what he does.
Blue standard 4 is back up. They're waiting for him to come out. Yeah, blue standard 3 getting knocked out again.
Here comes the blue hero, and here comes his favorite buddy, red standard 3. Red standard 3 going to melt through the blue hero in about 2 seconds. Gets the kill. It's now a 2v1. A 1v1. That blue engineer isn't going to really help at all. Blue standard 4 chasing has a level disadvantage and a DPS disadvantage. Red standard 3 not thirsty though. Does not go after the easy kills on blue standard 4. Is going to sit behind this wall waiting for that blue hero to respawn. Ammo resupply coming in from the sky again. Red standard 3 never forced to back. The blue hero is up and is chased down. The blue hero makes it. That's big. Red standard 4 goes down. But meanwhile, while we've been commentating all of this crazy standard action, the hero for 1 hitter has just been hitting away at the base, chunking through its health, and now with 175 HP left, round 2 is not over. because the red team's hero is out of physical projectiles, or excuse me, virtual projectiles. That's a health resupply pack. That someone fat fingered a button, Shaur.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's a really funny fat finger though. Help me supply instead. I mean, it is V versus B. Like that's hard. That's a
Yeah,
tricky. They're right next to each other. I
they
get it.
are. They sure are. We got to think of a meme for that one. That was quite the moment. Chat, clip it. Uh, Here we go. IMCA
But
starting to deal
as
damage from
no, whatever you
downtown.
mean, start dealing the damage. Right, you've got the chance. Look at how far away the blue
20
hero is.
projectiles now in the hopper of one hitter. They only need to land one. There's no offensive bots from IMCA there to stop it. I mean,
They
this
missed the first.
damage is
There it
crazy from
goes.
IMCA. Where was this long range shot been for the first 2 rounds? Well played by both teams. IMCA's hero, I mean, showed some really impressive accuracy and duration there at the end. Um, like long range shots, very impressive. But one hitter, again, kind of was able to adapt well, right? When the hero went up, Red Standard 3 switched up their positioning, but kept the same strategy, kept playing on vision, using the gold lead to be able to buy health and ammo resupplies with airdrops so they didn't have to return to base. It's cheating that tempo that we talk so much about.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that one hitter, as I said, like the ability, or just in general, the ability to play the entire time and always be making a play is really important in RMUC. One hitter does that perfectly. The ability, they're never like they're like you said, they're never losing tempo. They're never being slow about it. Looking at the stats here, I mean, the same thing is true. The goal differential's better.
It is.
It's still really bad.
I mean, the one hitter
1700
gold is just
is
insane.
huge.
Once you pass
It
that
is
3,000
insane.
threshold, you're in like an elite range. And there was still so much time left in the game. You ever see? I mean, every single highlight has Red Standard 3 on the opposite side of the map. Again, never
He
went
just
back to
did
base.
that. Eh, he just did what he was supposed to do. I'll keep it real with you. I don't feel like he was that commendable compared to his teammates.
Hey, you know what?
How do you feel about that?
I think I have seen it needs to be both sides, right? So I think round 1
Oh
MVP
yeah.
going to that standard was awesome. I
Mhm.
think round 2 the MVP going to the hero totally fair. That hero
Yeah.
did a great job. Oh, excuse
They
me,
never
that
even
hero did
got
a
the
great job.
drone though. I feel like the drone did so well, especially in the early like tempo days for
Oh,
both
true,
rounds. No
true.
drone MVP is a little saddening. A little
Or
saddening.
solo engineer MVP. That's the thing
That's
about one
true.
hitter. Their whole team looks good, right? Their standards
Yeah.
were great. Their drone was
Everyone does
great.
exactly what they need to do and goes above and beyond in it. Maybe they win it again, Preston. Maybe this is a team pick
Hmm.
for like top 5.
You know what? If their hero is currently fully uncontested and is hitting like less than 40% accuracy, if they can get
That's the
that
problem.
up, I
Yeah.
think they've got the whole story. I think their one weak link right now is
Mhm.
in a hero to hero shootout. I actually like the IMCA hero better, just based on that last 30
Absolutely.
seconds.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, IMCA did not have the rest of their game put together to force it to a
Trophy.
shootout. Uh,
Yeah.
but there are plenty of games and plenty of matchups where that is the case, right? Where you have teams that are both defending well or both being offensive well. And so it comes down to whose hero can output better accuracy and higher DPS. For that reason,
Yeah.
I think one hitter has a run into the top 8. But
I agree.
if
I
the
feel like
accuracy,
top 5, but I don't know if they can go beyond that because I expect a team that can match them in their pace with every other robot will also have better accuracy in the hero.
yeah, there's a few teams that are putting the whole story together, and one hitter is up there.
Yeah.
They got like 6.5 out of 7 in my mind.
Real. All right, Preston. I think I got time for one more. Got one more in me. You feel one more?
Yeah, sounds good. We've got Robo Braver versus
Ooh.
RPS next.
RPS. These are both teams I haven't heard of
Me
before. This is
too.
going to be
A
interesting.
true
All
coin
right, all
flip.
right. A true coin flip. All right, Preston. I'm going to take on my own merit. I'm
You
going
want
to
to see the
take
bots first? You're just ripping it.
No, I'll just throw it in there. It's not going to change my mind that much. I'm going to take RPS, I think. Unless the bot's really bad, then I won't take RPS. You know what? You're right. Let's look at the bots first. Let's look at the stats of the bots first before I make a decision that could fundamentally alter the course of humanity. It's a butterfly effect, Preston. If
It
I pick
sure is.
RPS now,
It
maybe
sure
it
is.
changes
Let's
the
see. A
outcome of
double
all of
turreted
our new
sentry
teams.
on the red team. Independent heads. Robo Braver. Those are big bots on Robo Braver. It's a large sentry.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
large hero.
Robo
What else are
Braver
we
from the
noticing
red.
here? Maybe swerve drive on the sentry.
Interesting. I don't see an engineer, but I think it's just
It
hidden.
is. It's at the top
Yeah.
right. It's actually fairly
Got it.
small compared to the rest of the robots in size.
All right, Robo Braver 2025 Southern Division top 8 and 2024 National Division top 32. So not their first time here. They have been in the top 32 for last year, and they were in top 8 of their regional. So not a bad team by any means from the University of Electronics, Science, and Technology of China Zhongjian College. Cool, good name, long name. RPS in the blue, they're from the China University of Petroleum, the East version specifically, East China. And as soon as they show me the stats there, yeah, there we go. Great. Thank you, commentators from China. They were the 2025 Southern Divisional qualifiers for this year, or quarterfinals, sorry, so top 8, and then national championship quarterfinals as well, top 8. So they've done top 8 at nationals, they did top 8 this year at the Southern University. So this is also a team that's like pretty like solid. I would say that stats wise, it looks like RPS is a little bit better, but oh my goodness, look at that accuracy on that hero.
Yeah, second place for total
53.1%.
average damage. Looking good
My
for Red Hero 1.
gosh. That's a very exciting hero to see. That also means that the other team is probably the rest of the team is probably good enough to keep that hero alive and keep it from getting knocked out to be able to achieve that level of damage. So I think that that's a really good indicator of like a solid robot team, regardless. Here we're seeing the blue engineer. Okay, so I'm gonna take Robo Braver if you feel happy with RPS there,
Sure,
Preston.
yeah, I'll take RPS. Look at RPS. This engineer's got the double arms for the double gold cube extravaganza.
Oh,
Whoa.
look at that articulation right there. That was sick.
Yeah,
That
the
was a
roll
cool
was
move.
cool.
So an expansion that does tell me this is probably a team that's going to go up the tunnel to get the gold cubes originally. Oh, it's got the goose mode as well.
We've got a balancing standard 4 on the side of RPS. Very small and compact bots.
Oh yeah, no balancing. It looks like on the side for Robo Braver, but we'll see what ends up happening. I like how it has a pillager flag on the engineer. Little pole right there, that giant pole. You see that pole, Preston?
Yeah, it does have the elevated like GPS module.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the engineers actually raised theirs. I need to do a little bit of digging, figure out what the heck is
Yeah.
going on. But as the bases close up, refs raise their flags. We'll be ready for another best of 3, this time between Robo Braver and RPS. RPS with that classic, what I'm now calling the roller skate. It's a balancing robot, right? But it has knees, just like when you're on roller skates. You're on those 2 wheels basically, but you can jump and stuff. You can do all these crazy maneuvers. 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
Bring on the bots.
All right, the red engineer going straight for the silver cubes, and the blue engineer probably going up the tunnel as I thought. Nope, I'm proven wrong. Alas.
Double silver cubes for RPS, looking good. And we got Robo Braver going for the power rune while RPS goes straight for the outpost. Unfortunately, RPS missing all of their hero shots so far. There we go, landing 1, landing a second.
However, the power rune did go to Robo Braver.
Look at blue standard 4 using those roller skate legs to move quickly onto the opposite side of the base, getting into a skirmish up there at the top right hand corner of your screen. They are going to take out that red standard for first blood. Blue standard 4. The level ups are keeping along for a little bit longer, but eventually taken out by red standard 3. The drone for RPS assisting that hero should be able to finish this outpost off. They do, and Robo Braver's base is now exposed.
Dart coming through. Does not.
Ooh, so close though.
Very close. That was the first time we've seen a dart get that close.
Blue standard 3 getting absolutely melted. Red standard 3 looks great. That was he's tipped over. I was about to say that was a surprisingly one-sided match.
I think that he tipped over as soon as Red Standard 3 killed him. I think I saw him tip over there, Preston. We'll have to watch that back.
Surely he tipped over by trying the jump. Surely that's what happened.
That would also make sense. Yeah. Now the blue team is actually going for the outpost. It looks like we're seeing one. We're seeing one again. Still one. All right. Red hero takes out the outpost, and now we'll be shifting focus towards the base with 7 projectiles left. Blue center 4, however, is there and trying to take it out. Oh, look at that hero shot land. 2 hero shots landed.
Blue
That
standard
was just
4
enough,
able
I
to get
think,
the
to
kill
knock
onto
out
that
red.
red side hero and is now
This
going
blue
behind the
standard is
base. Oh,
crazy.
making circles, standing up on the base of the base. This is kind of crazy. Blue
He's
standard
standing on
4.
business. He jumps away. Wow,
Yeah,
what a
I.
maneuverable robot.
It's really impressive from the engineering side. I'm not sure that going behind the base was necessary. I think they could have just turned around and gone up the stairs using those legs.
You're stunting on business. That's awesome. I
Yeah,
love Blue Standard 4. That's crazy. That was really fun, actually.
the blue hero seems a bit jammed. You can see it running
That's
into
not
the
a good
wall.
thing to be. However, they are up by 1 piece of damage currently.
Blue standard 4 will come online, but the sentry for Robo Braver already targeting it. Blue standard 4 able to make the ramp jump to get back to base. Probably red standard 3 in between blue standard 4 and safety. Blue standard 4 able to make it back.
However, Blue Standard 4 did make it back. A
A
dart
dart.
did land, though. Second dart did not land. This is a very close game, Preston. 4 minutes in, and we're seeing a lot of damage go back and forth, but not a lot of objective damage specifically. They're only separated by like 2, 3 hero projectiles at this point.
Yeah, blue standard 3 being flipped is going to make it really tough for RPS, given that it's such a close game. And I'm not sure it's going to stay close. 3 gold cubes in the pockets of Robo Braver. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. Gold is a late game friend. It's a scaling asset.
Absolutely.
But the drone for RPS able to melt the hero on Robo Braver all the way to 0. Gets a double kill by taking out red standard 4. And now blue standard 4 has Roam of the Roost. Oh. Red team's bot has flipped over. Blue standard 4 using that defensive position to get another kill on red standard 3. It's going to be tough. Blue standard 4, luckily for Robo Braver, only has 50 projectiles remaining. So we can't stay here for very long.
What is this little blue teleporting element that was on the screen? Did you see that, Preston? I did not understand what that was.
Yeah, so if you occupy that raised position for a set number of time, you get a buff. So that blue circle is giving you, I believe, added defense. And so no matter which side of the map you're on,
Blue Standard 4.
it's a good position to fight from. You can see that buff now. Blue standard 4 dealing 12 damage per hit, and it pays off, taking out the red hero. Blue standard 4 will fall. The blue hero coming to a closer position to try and hopefully land these hero projectiles. Unable to
Preston, I
fire
don't think
any.
occupying that position opened up the red base because it's not down to 2,000 health yet.
I think you're right. We might need to. We'll do a little rules review.
Back.
Me
That
and
was
you, Shaur.
interesting right there.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy. Blue hero is up on the top and is going to get knocked out by red standard 3, who was just kind of cruising on by. I didn't even know he was
definitely
there.
also gives them other buffs because the damage is increased at the moment for the blue team.
Oh yeah.
13 damage per hit onto red standard 3. Blue engineer trying to figure out what to do with his life. There's no silver cubes left. His team is down 700 gold. Red standard 3 trying to decide if he's worth the projectiles. Chasing blue standard 4. Ooh, that's a big kill. 1 minute and 33 seconds left. Yellow card coming across onto that red standard. However, they have bought a lot of time, and now the red hero fairly uncontested. The blue engineer trying to stick that arm out. It body blocked successfully. Holy. The engineer.
That's kind of sick.
For
And then it
RPS.
gets destroyed by the red hero, but like awesome body block.
It caught
reminds
one.
me of
It stopped.
watching-
It reached out its arm and stopped one hero projectile.
Oh. You think I would allow that in my classroom? Else you're flying across by Robo Braver.
Blue
This
standard
is
4 is trying his best. He needs to go stop that red hero right now. Oh no.
Did you see that jump? That was so good.
Yeah, but he's going the
It
wrong
looked like
way.
he jumped
Luckily, the red hero pulls off of the objective.
I think he got scared. I don't know what happened there. That jump was really funny to me, though. It looked like an actual like video game. Ooh, like little hop. Oh, is he stuck?
Blue standard 4.
No. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. He gets back up.
feel like
He
if
just
you're
sat
blue
down.
standard 4, you should be firing at the base at this point. This red hero making an all or nothing play, 22 seconds left to go, is going to be able to take out the blue hero. The blue standard 4 now trying to stop the red hero from nuking the base, but I mean,
Ooh, that's a lot of
point
damage.
blank
Okay, one,
range.
two, three, four. Oh, he might do it though. He might do it though. Nah,
Nah, it'll go the way of
just in the nick of
our
time,
red
didn't get it.
team.
Good stuff. Good stuff from both teams. That was fun. That was just a fun match, Preston. That made me a little giddy inside. That blue standard jumping around, stunting on business. I love that guy.
Those balancing bots are really, really neat. Enjoying watching them do all their crazy stuff. It's hard to predict round 2 because we had 2 flipped bots in round 1. I think also the blue team had some chances there near the end if they had focused a bit more on the objective. Taking a look at the stats, 1,000 gold lead, pretty substantial.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I think is the engineer for Robobraver was nothing to scoff at. It was absolutely putting in the work, and so I think that was definitely like the difference maker here. You know, you had more projectiles to work with, and if you look at obviously the hero projectiles shot compared to the blue team side, 68-13 makes a lot of sense in my opinion. That blue standard 4 can absolutely put in work by itself.
26 kills in this game might be a new record, or 24. I don't remember.
It has to be, right? I haven't seen that much kill stat on both sides. I mean, blue standard 4 was just really putting in a lot of work. As like, I honestly, if we could get an MVP for the team that didn't win, that would be the MVP of the match.
Oh, easily, yeah. And that's why I'm saying if blue standard 3 is also up, it will be very tough for that red team.
Oh yeah, I can see this going the blue side as well. Yeah, I think this is fair. 55% accuracy is nothing to scoff at. It's solid. It's decent.
Yeah.
It did a lot of work.
It was good.
Standards on the red team weren't doing like anything crazy.
Yeah, I'm not super impressed. I mean, look, it's good. It's really good. Not impressed is not the right answer. I'm impressed. But when I'm looking at like top heroes from the game, you got to remember the last 10 projectiles from this hero were fired at point blank range, padding the stats a little bit. 68 projectiles fired is too many in my mind.
I agree. Our YouTube chat is asking, can the battle stands B-hop like in RoboSouls? I think that balancing standard can B-hop like in RoboSouls. That one absolutely can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, considering that this is an underperformance, I think, for this particular hero, I assume that it'll do even better next round. Look at it. It's shaking. It's nodding its head in approval. It will do better next round. It's ready. Robobraver's hero is ready to go. Fighting for it. Ready to fight for, ready to showcase why it is one of the top heroes right now. Hello.
One of the team members from RPS. Standing on business, supporting his team.
He is Richard Lee's 2022 debut. I don't know what that means, but congratulations to Richard Lee.
Probably means he's been on the team since 2022.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense, actually. That is only 3 years ago. I was like, oh, what 2022 would have to do with any of this.
On the red side, 2021 from Robobraver, senior year.
Wu Chun 2021 debut.
Probably senior year.
Yes. Senior year. I guess those are the 2 team captains, if I had to assume.
All right, round 2 between RPS and Robobraver. Definitely could go either team's way. My favorite moment of round 1 was easily the engineer reaching out the arm to block a hero shot and like succeeding. That was crazy.
That was a ton of fun.
Years that
literally just reaching out and smacking it back down basketball style. That was awesome.
I'm not really sure for RPS if their blue standard can stay up, if they can escort their engineer to get some gold cubes. I think that's the big strategy shift that would help. The gold difference doesn't really hit until late game, right? Because you start with enough gold and you start with barrel heat that prohibits you from really wasting a lot of projectiles. I think late game gold is where we see the impact of engineer performance difference.
Absolutely, I would agree. I think that because I mean, at first, like, you know, even if you're scoring like 1-2 cubes, only like 500 to like 400, right? And then slowly that lead increases because it's like it's not linear.
4, 3, 2,
2,
One.
1.
Bring out the bots.
On the bots.
This is an interesting strategy we've seen before. The ammo resupply being called in via airmail allows the team to go straight for the power rune first.
Notice that the Robo Raver is not fielding a drone.
I did not notice. That's crazy.
The blue team this time getting the
Blue
power
standard
rune.
4. Dude, flexing on them too.
My goodness, that's
Just
a lot of
chunking away
damage
through that
coming
red sentry.
across.
Red sentry falling extremely
Outpost
low. It's trying to deal
already
damage to the outpost,
gone.
but instead the sentry will go down. Blue standard 4 gets the first kill and the power rune.
He's running in for it. I think he's going to go for it. I think he's ready. The whole red team is cowering behind their base, and Blue Standard 4 is putting on some pressure.
The power rune is still active, so Blue Standard 3, Blue Standard 4 could use this as an opportunity to try to get a kill onto that red team hero. They have at least used it as a chance to get early game push.
They're body blocking the sentry to get more XP. This is not amazing because the sentry only counts as 1 level now.
I mean, they've gotten another couple kills, though, being in this position. A red dart hits the outpost. Phenomenal job from Robo Braver.
I mean, you got to use your resources where you can, right? And right now, your whole team is stuck behind your own line.
The blue standards have gotten like a triple kill down here, maybe quadra.
Yep. They've knocked out 4 robots, yes, in that bottom zone. Blue Standard 4 finally going back to resupply, but Blue Standard 3 is still here to clean up.
Blue Standard 3, give it to me.
He will. No shot.
Play for Penta.
One more time. Wasn't able to completely go through with it.
The hero for RPS.
Locked down. Look at the field advantage that blue team has created for themselves. Now, Red's team, this is the first time they're leaving their base essentially and being able to actually participate in the game.
It's not going to be for very long. Blue Standard 3, Blue Standard 4 back out on the map. This red engineer denied access to the center island, killed straight to 0.
Blue Standard 4 drops straight down. Gonna start fighting back at the hero. They're taking a defensive position. It won't even matter. The hero's still gonna go down.
Look at all the permanent buffs that they've gained, Shaur. Blue Standard 4, it's taking 5 damage per hit and dealing 12. Like, you just...
Yeah.
This
is a really scary standard. And it's so maneuverable, and it's everywhere all at once. This is Genji. They need to nerf him.
Yeah, Red Standard 3 had a good move there, taking that defensive buff. He was only taking 7 damage.
Take out the engineer one more time. He's hungry. There's blood in the water, and it comes up the engineers. The hero's trying to run back too. Does make it out though. The blue hero is just chilling. 2 gold cubes from the blue engineer side as well. This is a very rough game for Robo Braver.
If RPS engineers can keep up the econ, I don't think Blue Standard 3 and Blue Standard 4 ever need to leave. They have such a huge level advantage. They've now captured that center blue point again. Or excuse me.
I'm watching it closely this time. Does it open up the base? I'm watching it closely.
I'm not sure they stayed in it long enough.
They might have gotten close to capturing it and didn't fully. The hero's coming in, chasing now. Both standards retreating because they just didn't have a ton of projectiles. Blue Standard 4 did get knocked out in that game as well.
What is Blue Hero 1 doing? A dart lands for RPS. That's huge. 17 projectiles in the Blue Hero, who is getting involved in the robot-on-robot combat. Blue Standard 3 able to get another kill.
Red Hero for some reason?
Blue Standard 3 double kill.
Is it going to be the triple?
Triple kill.
Triple kill. Quadruple? Quadruple kill? I think it could be the quadruple kill, Preston. I think it is. Quadruple kill. That's the whole team. Robo Braver's entire team knocked out currently.
Now the blue hero on the opposite side of the map. 6 seconds. That red hero is going to revive, and he's not going to like what he sees when he wakes up.
They're capturing it now for real. I'm watching it. I'm watching it this time. The blue hero is just sitting there watching it. Trained on that plate.
And the Blue Standard 3, I believe, has opened up. There it is, the base shield.
Blocking the red hero. Okay, yeah, so it does open up the base shield. Knocks out the red hero again.
This should be plenty. 17 hero projectiles, 75 damage. You shouldn't miss, and you've got 3,400 damage with the projectiles.
Come on. No, you don't need to focus on the red hero anymore.
Blue hero turns around, they can win the game.
Blue hero, no! They're going to get attacked. Oh, come on, man.
That strategy looked so good, Shaur. They brought their hero early. They took down the base physical shields. All of the opponents were dead.
There was no drone to even scare them. Why did they stop?
I think the blue hero just got consumed in the blood rush. Look at this defensive position working out well for red standard 3. I mean, they're going to lose the trade, but the
Not
level
that
difference
well.
is huge.
Another double kill.
Oh man. And a power rune.
The
The
rune god
standards
again.
could finish off, I mean, the base. It would take a lot of projectiles though.
It's not worth it. The blue hero's up now. I think you hit it with the health pack.
And look at the
And then
drone.
you let
It's
it
the
go.
drone for RPS that's chewing away at the base health. Blue standard 4
I mean, it might
coming
as
back,
well.
getting a health pack.
Knocking out the red standard again in the center. Sentry's also knocked out.
Ah,
Everyone's down again.
RPS is probably just going for the record for most kills in a game, Shaur.
It has to be.
You're just stunting on them. Just put them in the record books.
Look at the goal differential as well. Because of the fact that the red engineer has been knocked out so many times, the goal differential is insane here.
Trying to win with darts, I guess. 1,200 unspent gold for RPS. Their robots just aren't coming back to base.
Send the dart. Fire at will.
Hit
Come
the
on,
base.
send it out. Come on, do something.
If there were emotes in this game, I think they would be pushing them.
I would be hitting the question mark ping over and over again right now.
I think Blue Standard 3 and Blue Standard 4 would be dancing on the opponents, though. The Blue Hero auto-revived should not need to return to base now.
Hit him with the Clash Royale laugh.
Blue Hero returns to base anyway? Now I'm spamming question mark pings. The auto-revive means he didn't need to.
20 seconds left on the clock, Preston.
Oh, the Blue Hero has realized he doesn't need to
that.
return to base and is, nope, just doing the stairs again. Was practicing.
He's bored.
What on earth, Shaur? He drove back to his parking spot. He went back to the start zone.
He's getting ready for the next round. He knows they've won it, Preston.
My goodness.
We're going to a game 3.
Bro, Blue Hero really said GG easy, go next. Like, what the heck?
This is the funniest match of Rope Masters I've seen in my entire life.
RPS, this is the actual bracket. This is not a practice match. What are you?
Oh God, dude!
What are you doing?
Amazing. He's bored.
He's hitting the dance emote.
I get it. I get it. I understand him.
If he's bored, they could have won the game like 3 minutes ago. Anywho, fantastic performance from RPS. Getting the power rune was super clutch early. Their standards absolutely outclassed.
And not letting your standard get stuck in the tunnel was important. Very, very important.
Oh, let me show you the stats, chat. Sorry, I left it on our faces too long. 20 kills. For real. Excessive.
They were kill farming. They were kill farming, for sure.
Look, sometimes when you're playing with your squad, it's not enough to make the other team lose. Instead, you're just going to kill them on repeat until they uninstall. And that's what our boys at RPS did.
You've heard it before, Preston. It's not about winning. It's about sending a message.
Psychologically dominating your opponent.
Oh, absolutely. You have to stun on them. I mean, if I'm Robo Braver now, I'm like, maybe I forfeit. There's no point. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
There's no point.
Hey, the Robo Braver dart on the outpost was sick.
Yeah, but that was the only thing they got to do this entire round. Otherwise, they were just stuck in their base, getting destroyed and farmed by both standards and even the hero sometimes.
Yeah,
that's not true. I'm sorry, that's not the correct standard to be putting up there. That blue standard 4 was stunting on them. This is not the correct.
Yeah, if there's 20 kills,
5 assists. I wonder who the 5 kills would be extra to, and then you add on the I wonder what the math is there, Preston. Those 5 assists right there.
Well, they got 20 kills.
Yeah, so at least 10 other kills had to go to the other standard.
Well, because the aerial was also murking some fools.
That's fair. That's fair. Anyways, this blue standard, new first for KDA 805. That isn't a crazy. That is a crazy KDA.
I'm telling you, that's what they were going for. They just wanted the record.
They've earned the record. The new first place in KDA. I guess you're right, Preston. Why play the objective when you can kill? This poor red hero didn't even get to do anything this match.
Yeah, right. Gray Screen Simulator can actually be very tilting, right? Like, we don't talk a lot about driver mental. We talk a lot about strategy and playing the wrong thing.
He's not nodding anymore.
But unironically, like, that blue hero misplay was just because they wanted another kill, right? It's a mental thing from the driver. The red hero getting spawn killed for 7 minutes, infuriating.
Oh, absolutely. You're not enjoying it at all. This isn't a game where you can like quit out or you can like just rage quit or alt F4. You're stuck there. You have to play the whole match no matter what's happening, no matter how tilting it is. And that can really affect your mental.
It'll be interesting to see if this. I
mean, how do you adapt? Can you adapt?
they won round one.
Yeah, but like that was with one standard down on the other side. Now both standards are up, and you can't rely on the standard going back down. How do you adapt? You got to get the rune first, I think. You have to just be better.
I think if the other team gets the power rune, you have to give a lot for the next 30 seconds. You got to pull back 45 seconds, whatever it is, and give the other team some respect. Try not to take any trades. Cower in your base if you need to. Just survive.
Just don't be involved. You just got to survive for 45 seconds. Because if the first time you die, it's a spiral. You give them XP, you give them gold, you give them the ability to get map advantage. You'll spiral fast. Right?
I think no drone was a good call out by you as well. Also, the red engineer, dying early. We saw it a couple matches ago, right? If your engineer gets spawn killed, the lack of gold is going to mean you can never come back. The comeback mechanic in this game is the gold.
Yep. It's the ability to spend your money wisely. If you don't have the money to spend, it won't matter at all. Referee system initializing Preston. Who did I say again? Did I say RPS or RoboBraver?
No, you're on RoboBraver.
Dang, dude.
They have the number one hero, remember?
2, 1. Hopefully they bring it back. Let's go RoboBraver versus RPS. Game
RoboBraver
3.
again buying air supplied projectiles to try and get that power rune early.
They're fighting for it. Who's gonna get it? It looks like RoboBraver might get it first this time. Let's go. RoboBraver gets it first this time. That's huge. That's a huge buff for them. They need that clearly against this team.
Yeah, Blue Standard 4 getting a little bit of vision for his team. Just keeping an eye out. Blue Standard 3 now joining.
Red Engineer taking the defense buff from the power rune is helping a lot, actually. Blue Standard 4 cannot take it out naturally this time, which means they will get those 2 silver cubes. Still no drone on the red side. I thought they had one in the first game, but I must have missed it.
Blue Standard 4 taking some light trading and the better half of the trades. RPS needs to land, and a dart hit from RoboBraver immediately ties the game back up.
One more?
Look at the bottom of the map, though. The red hero gets involved in a kill, and the Blue Standard 4 will go down.
Red Standard 3 is also low, thanks to that Blue Standard 3 plus drone combo. Red Standard 4 now is up there instead. 2 darts thrown already by RoboBraver, both at the outpost. One actually landed, which was great.
Yeah, being able to use those auxiliary elements like the dart to deal outpost damage allows the hero to go and get kills. Blue Standard 4 from downtown. Red Standard 4 with the kill from full court.
My goodness.
Blue Standard 3 stuck in the same spot that he was in round 1.
What a throw.
Shaur said you can't count on RPS getting stuck in the same spot.
My goodness.
RPS said, hold my beer, Shaur.
I understand why they call it RPS, because the only way they lose is by chance. How did that happen? He's not even dead in there. There we go. Now Red Standard 3 is deciding to finish him out. Don't block your own team.
Oh, the level up coming across?
The hero trying to push him out. It looks like. Blue Hero 1 coming in. Does not quite get him. Is he going to push him out?
Success.
My goodness. Huge play by Blue Hero 1 to get Blue Standard 3 out. They knew they needed him out. See, but RPS is still ahead currently. The outpost is still at 750. You have you don't really have the gold advantage anymore, but that's fine.
Blue Standard 4. Target acquired. They found the hero. He's going in. Both of the standards. Let him walk right on past. And Blue Standard 4. 100 to 0's that hero.
Red hero. And now we'll not walk out unpunished, though, because the rune is coming through.
The level up comes across, and Blue Standard 4 gets the double kill.
That's so sad. You're taking less damage and doing more. How did you lose?
Yeah. There was a pretty big level disadvantage. It was level 5 to level 3. And now Blue Standard 4 packing a punch. Chasing down Red Standard 4. That Red hero will come back up, able to get back to base at least. Blue hero taking chunks of damage. Calling the bluff for red
Or the- is
standard
it
4. Says, I don't think you can kill me. Just kind of ignores the damage and is correct.
Oh, is not correct. Will get knocked out. Oh, will get knocked out. Come on.
Red standard 4 is out of
4.
projectiles.
No. How did you
Oh
do
no,
it?
and now blue standard 4 is going to clean up the kill.
Knocked out.
RPS is ahead in gold, is ahead in base damage.
But it's okay because the outpost has now fallen. It's only a couple of hero shots to make up.
Those joints coming in clutch. The knees really helping. Blue standard 4 trying to push. Power rune going over to Robo Braver.
Blue dart, however, lands. That one counts for 1.
Blue standard 4 absolutely annihilates red standard 3. Now moving up to level 10.
2 darts land.
Menace status acquired.
3 darts land, Preston. I think with that 3rd dart, it's game. It's curtains at this point.
Now that the base is below 2,000, 2,000 HP, the standards are
right
allowed to shoot at the armor panels.
Yep, and they've taken over the entirety of the red team side.
I mean, look, they've taken out the red hero. The red engineer, the red sentry, double barrels working hard, but actually gonna get a kill onto that blue engineer. A double kill going across, a triple kill.
Red hero might clutch.
RPS throwing a little bit with 2 minutes left to go.
That was a huge clutch.
Yeah, they tried to rush the base. They brought everyone. But the sentry for Robo Braver helping turn the tides, change the number disadvantage fight.
Okay, red hero's lining up the shot. Oh, where is the standard going?
Lowering the gates.
They're opening up the base. Yeah. They're pulling a reverse RPS.
So you can see, chat, you can see the small red circle expanding to fill the red outline. When it fills that red outline, it should unlock those lower armor panels, allowing easier access to deal base damage.
Oh, this is huge. It's open. It's open. It's open. The red hero needs to go. You need to get going.
Red standard 3 is also able to farm kills. Red standard 4 getting involved.
Wait, this is huge. If they stop blue hero, we're good to go. Oh, they stopped blue hero. Wait, this might be huge, Preston. You can definitely win it now. 23 projectiles in the hopper, and you run up to the base? Come on, the red hero has to run it. It's running it down mid. He's running it down mid. He's running it down mid. Preston, he's coming up from the top.
Red standard 3 here to back it up. There's no offensive bots alive on the side of RPS.
Oh my goodness. Do we do it? Do we do it? Robo Braver does it?
Oh, that's my so gosh. The engineer, not afraid of yellow cards, will get a yellow card.
Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Why are you wasting time? Attack, attack, attack. That's so much damage, Preston. That's so much damage. They've come back.
41 seconds left. The engineer pulls its arm out, trying to block. Red standard 4, do they have enough? Check it out. Blue standard 4 is back. Level 10, blue standard 4 takes out the hero. Robo Braver's hero falls. The sentry gets a kill.
There's only 30 seconds left, and the hero is just now coming back up. Is it enough time? Is it enough
time? Can the standard do it? Red standard 4 should have purchased way more projectiles. There's only it's 500 damage. My brain can't math that fast.
I don't think he can do it.
It's not enough.
He doesn't have enough.
The hero. 10 seconds. The blue hero's here. RPS. How are they missing?
5, 4,
how are they missing?
2. They need one more shot. Oh, they get the shot.
Oh my gosh, RPS take the win. Oh my word.
What a match.
What? RPS takes down Robo Braver in a best of 3
for the ages. Match.
That was.
I'm so happy. With
so many base rushes. So many. They backdoored the backdoor of the backdoor, Shaur. Like
I can't tell which team C9, but both did somehow. You know what I mean?
The blue team rushed to try to finish the base. Then they overplayed, got killed. So then red team rushed to finish the base. Overplayed a little bit, got killed. So then the blue team rushed to finish the base. And I mean, check out these statistics. 12 kills to 12 kills. Insanely even game. The gold difference, only 100 gold. That's inconsequential. 10,000 to 8,700 damage. This game was everything. Darts on both sides. Power runes. I mean, we saw just phenomenal, hilarious, wonderful. Just everything you could hope a RoboMasters game could be.
That was beautiful, Preston. That was a very beautiful
So
game. I'm very
goofy
happy
in
with that
round
one.
two.
That was so goofy. That was awesome. That's what I love to watch. That's the kind of matches that we need more of. That's the good stuff in RMNA. That's the good stuff in RMUC. Sorry.
Bro, I really,
Yeah.
for a second there, I thought the blue hero was going to miss too many times point blank, and I was
It would have been so
exploding.
funny. It was gonna be. I was kind of hoping for it because it would have been so funny.
I mean, it's
You know
so
what, Preston?
stressful, right? This
I'm
hero
okay.
drove from across the base. I hope they'll show
Oh
the
yeah,
last like 15
10
seconds. I
seconds.
know that's too
Yeah,
long
10
for the
seconds left.
highlights. Blue standing for getting that kill is super clutch, and then being able to use the hero. Sure,
That
yeah.
was a
I mean,
great play. That was a great play.
big heads up moment.
Huge play by Blue Hero 1. Without that, they lose the whole game. That was insane. That was awesome. Preston, I'm okay losing my coin flip on that
Oh
one.
my
That was an
gosh,
amazing match.
what a
If
hoot!
there's any match that I was willing to lose on, that's the one. That's the
So
one for
funny,
sure. Yeah.
absolutely
All right,
hilarious.
Preston.
Round two was wild. I mean, it's just that had everything, Shaur. It had. I
I had
laughed.
everything.
I cried.
I laughed. I cried. I went, huh? I went,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it had
That was
all of
like
it.
the Lego movie. That was like the
Chat,
Lego
thanks for
movie.
hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching some more RMUC. We'll be back tomorrow night. Some conglomerate of two of us. We'll
One of
post a
two of us will be
Shaur.
there.
We need to post a clip of the end of that last game. We
Oh,
need to share
absolutely.
that. Throw it in the RMNA community. Let the people know that the RMUC English commentary is here. That we're doing our stuff.
And it's going hype and it's
It
going
is,
well.
dude. The games are crazy.
The games are awesome. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, Preston. Bye, chat. Thanks for hanging.
Bye.